This shit off the fucking screen. Oh, bitch, really? What's up, y'all? Y'all probably can't even hear me. I doubt y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Look, y'all. I'm gonna have a quick conversation with y'all. This isn't even a live stream. This is definitely not a live stream. This is a regular fucking quick conversation. So I'm out here on the block. Maybe somebody might be able to get my location. I don't know. Uh, so I have a quick question, right? And I don't want to be too loud because I'm right here still on the. Let me back up a little bit. All right. You hear me? You can see me? I know that kind of fucked up a little bit. My camera's fucked up too. Yeah. We're not doing class tonight, Bob. I just wanted to pop in and show you guys that I'm still here. I'm gonna be back on Monday, guys. I was gonna wait till Monday to pop up on you, but I just wanted to pop up. I only have 30% on my phone, so I have to be real quick. Actually, 29% on my phone, so I have to be pretty quick. I just wanted to pop up on you guys and just see how you guys were. Ask you guys some quick questions. Tell me what you guys want me to discuss on the next. Where's the camera? Oh, the camera's right here. Tell me what you guys want me to discuss on the next stream, on the next class. Should be Monday night. Tell me what you want to discuss. I wasn't here last Monday, so uh, it is what it is. I wasn't here last Monday because I had some shit I had to take care of, and I wanted to get enough content for the next class. You know, sometimes I have to take a break just so that I can make sure that the class is fire. You know, we have 5 hour streams, and I am not going to take a long time tonight. So the question of tonight is, I didn't know what to title the name of this video, but like something clever about smoke. So right now I'm at the corner store, right? And this is something that I really have to say, and I've said it before, but I need to reiterate. So I'm at the corner store, and mind you, I'm in Houston, Texas. Just in case you know, I'm from Los Angeles, California, but I'm living in Houston, Texas. I want to preface this by saying I love black people, right? So I don't want to come off as a coon or nothing like that. If you're watching me for the first time right now, I don't want you guys to think like I'm a coon or nothing like that, right? But 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 hear me out. So I'm at the corner store, right? And I want to show you something. I don't want to show these dudes' face. I don't want to show these dudes' face. So I'm gonna try my best not to show their face. Oh, hold on. Camera. Okay, I really don't want to show these dudes' face because he's just regular black man just chilling, right? And y'all, this is my whistle man. Okay, so my camera is right here, right? Y'all see these black men at the store, right? Just a quick little black man right at the store, right? Okay, now I don't want to show you guys too much, right? But you see the black men at the store, right? You see my, hold on, let me see. Camera. Okay, so you see that, and let me turn it back to me. Okay, So y'all see that again? I might even delete this stream. I just wanted to talk to y'all real quick. I always say I'm gonna delete my streams. I never do, but whatever. So I'm at this corner store, right? Right now there are one, two, three, four. Mind you, it's what's today? Wednesday or Thursday? Today's Thursday. I'm at corner store. I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so I'm looking at 13 black men, right? So what I need you to understand is my problem is this. I smoke weed, right? Smoke weed, smoked weed since I was 18 years old. I started smoking weed when I was 18 years old. Um, and so I started with Reggie. A lot of people call it different stuff wherever you're from. Where I was living at, they called it Reggie when I first started smoking. It's basically just regular weed, right? Not super gas like they call it. Uh, Now this conversation is for smokers, but it's mainly for black people. So now I'm standing at a store that I frequent quite often. I just got off work, and uh, problem is this: I need to know where I can find some weed at, guys. I hate to what's it called? There's a word for this that I hate to solicit online. I need to know where the good weed is at, guys, because you know what's really weird? I'm starting to feel like I'm in a Twilight Zone episode. Same shitty weed over and over. Has they ever made a Twilight Zone episode like that? Like the nigga just goes to the same corner store, or he goes to different corner stores, and it's the same shitty weed in every single bag. Now I say this to say, I'm not taking shots at anybody, right? But let me get back to the black man at the store. So I pull up. I'm about to get off. I mean, I just got off work, and I need some weed, right? Uh, and I'm trying to figure out is my tolerance just that high? Like, is my brain just destroyed? No, because this weed does, like, do you know how when you have a bag of weed, it's supposed to bring you joy? Bryce, talk to me in the chat. I might not. I'm just venting right now. Don't expect me to bring out no receipts. This is not a class. This is not a pro bono learning course. I'm literally just talking to you guys like on some old school YouTube shit. Like, do you remember when you had weed and it was like you opened the bag and it smelled like good as fuck? Broke it down and it had crystals all in it. You could see the crystals. You can put it to your nose and you can smell the different flavors. You can see the different flavors. You have stickiness all over your fingers. You remember it was called that sticky icky. Somebody put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Just see, this is why I'm trying to forget. I'm trying to remember, is it the Large Hadron Collider, or like am I the only one in this reality from the other reality? Is there anybody in this chat who lived in the other reality that I'm talking about? Because this reality that we're in is totally wacky. So I'm beginning to believe I'm the only one from that real reality. Does anybody remember the reality when they called it sticky icky? I'm from California, so of course, Snoop Dogg and these people made it famous. But anyway, put a seven in the chat if you remember it being called sticky icky. What is the opposite of sticky? That is what this shit is now. This shit is dry. It's dilapidated. Somebody go pull up a picture of SpongeBob when he went to Sandy's house and he got dehydrated because she doesn't live in the water. You ever seen an episode of SpongeBob Dehydrated? This is what the weed looks like out here in Houston, Texas. So let me get back to the black man at the store that I'm at. So I pull up at the store. So yeah, a bunch of young black men. I guess I'm looking like the OG out here when I pull up now. To be honest, they're looking at me like kind of like the old, okay, OG, what up, OG? Which is kind of weird in itself. So I mean, I'm not the young nigga anymore. So that's a whole thing, right? But I pull up to the store, it's literally 13 black niggas, black men, 14. And I don't want to like show them on camera because I don't want to blow up the spot or whatever. I want to embarrass 14 black men, right? And what I'm trying to figure out is how not one of these niggas have good weed. Did you hear me? I don't think y'all heard me. I said not. I said you have 14 niggas at the store, and I've talked to you guys about this over and over. You have about 14 stores over here. We have about 14 corner stores. If you break down within a 2 mile radius of this place right here, you have at least a good 14 corner stores. You can take those 14 black men, one of them each post up at each corner store in a 2 mile radius, and you can make a killing. But that would require a lot of things that black people don't have. Teamwork being the main one of them. Black people don't have enough teamwork. We don't have enough trust. So you know what happens? What happens is what happened the other day. I pulled up the other day at a different corner store about 2 miles west of here, and I'm running out of weed, right? So I see these three black dudes sitting over by the side of the store. I'm like, "What up, bro? Y'all got the gas? What's up?" They're like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." So this is the first thing that I want to tell you guys. The black people out here, the men, they're standing 14 people at one store. They all got the same shitty bag of weed, and but but they all act like it's all different, and then they all fight each other over who's gonna make a sale. So now a random person pulls up to the corner store, and now you got 14 niggas basically screaming at him, asking him if he wants to buy weed. So if he does want to buy weed, he's like, yeah, sure. I mean, I'll buy 2, 3 grams, whatever. Now you got 14 niggas scrambling and fighting and arguing over each other, about to pull out guns basically. Because no, he's talking to me. He's gonna buy the weed from me. So now you're the consumer. All you want to do is buy some weed. You don't know these niggas. Can y'all hear me? You're the consumer. You're just here to buy weed. You don't know these niggas. The only thing you're worried about is what? Getting good weed. So I want to tell these niggas, hey, look, whoever has the best weed, that's who I'm gonna buy it. But I don't want to start no fights, and I don't want to this. So I'm like, so I don't even know who to buy the weed from. Turns out they all got the same shitty weed. They all go to the same shitty plug. 14. It's all, and it's just so much I have to say about this because it speaks volumes about black men. It speaks volumes. I'm gonna go in on black men for a minute. I talk about black women a lot, but let me talk about black men. Listen, I was selling weed for 2 years. J-LEETHAL, I was selling weed for 2 years. I think this was right before I started my channel. I feel like I was selling weed like right before I started my channel. If not, see, this is another thing. Like, I don't even know. Question, just for my YouTube channel. Why wear that if you're gonna cover your breasts? That's for my YouTube. I'm on my YouTube channel right now. Why wear that if you're gonna cover the? No. Genuine question. It's not trying to embarrass you. Like, why wear it if you know it shows your breasts, but then walk around covering them? Talk to my YouTube channel. Tell me. I'm on my YouTube right now. Come here. I'm on YouTube right now. I was already talking. Hey, look, so she's walking around covering it. I'm not trying to embarrass, but why wear it if you're gonna cover? Oh, okay, fair enough. Now I know. So that's fair enough, guys. Live reporting from the Channel 7 News. J-LEETHAL out here doing real journalism. Somebody put that in the chat. Journalism. Live from the evening news. Breaking news, guys. I just, I just, I just broke a. I just hold on. I wish you guys hold on. I think I might have just broke a matrix. I think the matrix is broken right now. I see. Let me tell you guys. Let me tell you guys the scoop. Okay. So we're gonna get back to the weed story. Mind you, I only have Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Seven in the chat if y'all can hear me. We're gonna get back to the weed story, but let me tell you what just happened. So I see this chick, and y'all saw her, right? So she's walking with her friend. Mind you, it's 14 niggas in front of the store. Hit seven in the chat if y'all can hear me. Because this is what I'm talking about black people. The madness of black people. We're just completely mad. And I was just about to you see how I was just about to go in on black men? You see, I was just about to go in on black men and a black woman came out. But I'm still gonna go in on black men. But let me just say this real quick. So I'm outside, right? You got literally, I don't want to show the men again, but there's literally 14 black men in front of the store. I just counted, right? Okay. So my thing is this. You got 14 niggas in front of the store. You know, as a black woman coming out at 8:30 at night, you know that there's going to be men at that store. You live at this apartment right here. All these little apartments right here, they all come to the same store. They know it's 14 niggas out here every day selling weed, harassing everybody, right? Why would you come as a woman, you and your friend, both of y'all dressed like street prostitutes at 8:30 at night, and then you have your literal titties out. You can see her areolas, right? So then, and then you walk past all 14 niggas, and what do you guys think the niggas are gonna do? What are the Houston, Texas niggas gonna do? The 14 niggas that are all crammed in front of the store, they all are selling the same shitty weed. They all are harassing everybody to buy weed. What are they going to do when they see the woman walking with her titties out past? Holla, holla for $1, right? I mean, shit. Is it any wonder? I mean, come on. Is it any wonder? So you're gonna holler, right? Now let's get to the meat and potatoes of the story. So you have your titties out. They're, they're gonna holler at you. Now I just randomly asked her because I said, you know what? And I've asked women this before, like randomly. I just get fed up every now and then. I'll ask a woman this. Like I've asked a woman this every time I ask them, they get shocked. So she's walking around literally covering her titties like this, right? So she has her titties out, but she's covering them like this, right? She's literally walking with her friend, covering her titties like this. I don't think you understand it. She didn't pull up in a car. She walked here. She walked to and from the store holding her titties. Somebody put that in the chat. She walked to and from the store holding her titties.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? Learn something from this.
Okay, so she walked to and from the store holding her titties. And so I just asked, I'm looking at this black woman holding her titties at 8:30 at night in front of 15 niggas, and then I say, "Ma'am, can I ask you a question from my YouTube channel? Because I just happen to be on YouTube right now. Um, why are you covering your breasts? Why wear that shirt? Why wear a shirt with your actual breasts out? What, do you not have a mirror? Did you not feel the breasts out on? Do you expect me you didn't feel the breasts out until you stepped out of the house? Like what delusion are we going with on this one, guys? What delusion do you think that they can say to this one? Why did you step out the house with your titties out and then cover them with your hand? Wouldn't it make more sense to wear a shirt that covers the tit? You want to cover your tits with your bare hand. First time I ever saw this at a strip club. And this is where it all makes sense, guys. Solo Domo asked me, what did oh wait, what did that's like this. Hold on, let me just paint the picture for you. That's like the one and only let me show you because I don't think you guys understand where I'm going with this. And I'm actually running out of battery right now, so I'm gonna have to make it quick. But that's like, hold on, where's my internet shit? Where's my internet shit? Okay, there we go. That's like the glorious Oprah Winfrey coming with her titties out. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Where's Oprah? Oprah. That's like the glorious Oprah Winfrey just coming with these miraculous titties. And I'm talking areolas. Imagine Oprah Winfrey walking around with the actual areolas showing, but she has the nerve to put her palm over her areola. It's like at that point, ma'am, you might as well just show us the whole legendary tit. Don't you can't show us 85% of the tit. What the fuck would you show me 85% of the tit, Ravine? You got to run this stream back. You came in at a weird time, Ravine. Ravine, let me get back to the story. So anyway, I'm out of battery, guys. I'm about to run out of battery. So she's walking out with her tits out, right? I say, hey, man, can I ask you a question? Why did you wear that shirt with your tits out if you're just gonna walk around covering your tits? And you know what she said? She said she was flabbergasted. She said you ever seen somebody's face when you know you got them? She was like they damn near almost laughed. She basically laughed. She was like because she thought I was gonna holler at her. See, that's what Solo Dollar said. The chick walked out with her titties out 8:30 at night, acting like, oh, I just have to go to the corner store. Ooh, do you hear that, guys? Ooh, little Miss Lady, she just had to go to the corner store at 8:30 at night with her tits out. Oh, I just happened to walk by with my tits out. Oopsies, are these my tits out? Oopsies, my tits are out in front of 15 rabid niggas. Oh my gosh. And look at these guys right here on the bikes. Look at these guys right here on the bikes. Watch. You see those guys on the bikes? The Mormons on the bikes. The Mormons on the bikes? Hold on. Damn it. Y'all see the Mormons on the bikes right there? I be getting on those Mormons' ass every time. Every time I see the Mormons, I'm like, hey man, what y'all talking about? What y'all over here teaching? What you pull out the book? Pull out the goddamn book. Push the goddamn button. I'll be on their ass. So anyway, I'm sorry I have ADD. I'm gonna talk to you guys on Monday more serious. So anyway, let me get to the whole story. The girl walks out with her tits out. I ask her, why are you walking with your tits out just to cover them? And then she says, she didn't even know what to say. She was shocked. And then the niggas that were standing by, they laughed because they heard the question. And she was shocked, and she was just shocked. And I said, no, for real, I'm not trying to embarrass you. I genuinely want to know, why did you buy that shirt that you know it reveals your breasts? You know, as a grown woman, your breast size. That's like me buying extra small pajamas. Like, I know I don't fit extra small pajamas. Or that's like me buying extra large pajamas. I know my body type doesn't fit extra large pajamas. So why the fuck would I come out the house with extra large pajamas and be acting like I have no idea why it's sagging to the floor? Conversely, why the fuck would I buy extra small clothing that doesn't fit my body and then be wondering why my body's showing, right? So I said, why are you showing your body? Solo Dolo asked me, what did she say? Guess what, Solo? You know what she told me? She whispered it to me, though. I said, why? This is a young black woman. She was probably like 23, maybe even younger, 24, I don't know. I said, why are you showing your tits, but you're covering them with your hand? Why not just let us see it? Why not just let it go? You know what she said? She whispered to me and she said, listen closely. Listen. I need you guys to listen because this is serious. Does anybody know what the lady said to me when because she just broke it down to me. I had no idea up until now. She finally broke the matrix to me. I said, why are you walking around showing your titties to all these niggas, but then you're covering it with your hand? You know what? She walked up to my ear, she said, because you gotta pay to see these titties.
You cold. He cold. She belongs to the streets.
Sensational.
Can y'all hear me? Solo, she literally, y'all aren't hearing me. And if you run it back, I don't know how much of the, because I'm on this little thing right here, so I don't know how much of the background you can hear. But if you run this stream back and you run it back to the first, you'll see Ravine. Run this stream back when it's over, and see the woman with her titties out and watch how I asked her. And I don't know if you can hear, but she walked up to me and she whispered, because you gotta pay to see these titties. You gotta pay to see the titties. And she said it like it was a business transaction, like for real, like she was an entrepreneur. Somebody put that in the chat. Oh, I get it. I understand now. I finally understand. No, no, for real. I finally understand. She's a she's a Renaissance woman.
Period. How old are your children?
17 and 3.
17 and 3. Why are you not with the 3-year-old dad? I can't remember.
He couldn't take my entertainment lifestyle. It's a lot. I'm too much for some men, and I was too much for him. But I said, if he wanted to have counseling, we sure could have, because he's still a great man. Great.
He's a good father.
Mm-hmm. Great father.
Zarina, what do you do again for a living?
Oh, well, I'm a Renaissance woman.
What does that mean?
I do many things, Kendra. So I really do. Instead of dating, I invest in my talents. So I really do a lot, especially motherhood. I wake up to that job. That's an infinite position. So that's the number one. I'm a mother.
What do you get a check for?
I get a check for singing, modeling, art, property management, brand ambassadoring. That's why I say I really am a Renaissance woman. And yeah. And child support, because I'm a good mama.
Okay. So that's singing, modeling. You say you also do art, property management, brand ambassador, and child support. Do you have OnlyFans? I can't remember.
I sure do. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's one of my little residual incomes. I sure do. I forgot. Yeah.
Okay. And
sensational.
You cold.
He cold. She belongs to the streets.
She's a Renaissance woman, guys. No, but seriously. No, but seriously. No, but seriously. The point of the matter is, Black people are sick. We are sick, and it's not our fault. It's not all our fault. Well, it's kind of our fault. When you come out the house with your titties out and you know better than that, it's a little bit your fault. But listen, guys, we're going to have to talk about that conversation later. So that breaks, we don't have to ask about, somebody put that in the chat. Don't ask no questions. We don't have to ask anymore why these women are coming out with their pussy print. Brother Sly, put your favorite emoji in the chat. We finally broke it down. Infinite Charms, put your favorite emoji in the chat. We finally broke it down. Solo Dolo, put your favorite emoji in the chat. We finally broke it down. This is why they come out showing, what was it, Brother Sly? What did we call it? The mighty V? No, we called it the triangle, right? Or the V. What did you call it? What did we used to call it? When the women come out showing a vagina print on the yoga pants? What was it, Brother Sly? Anyway, now we know why they show that pussy print in the yoga pants. Now we know why they show their titties. Remember, I asked you a question. I don't know if I asked you guys this question, but I know I did actually. But I also asked it on Instagram. I got a lot of different replies. I got mainly the same reply to this question, but I was asking, is this an appropriate dress for a woman to be wearing? And remember, I was asking, why are women coming out the house purposely showing their nipples, acting like they don't know what they're doing, right? And we finally broke the code. And see, what it took was getting out on the streets and actually asking one of the women who does it. You can do all the different talks, you can do all the different shit in the world, but until you get out there and talk to the people, that's why I had multiple countless hour, dozen hour, 10-hour conversations with Conscious TV from the LGBT community. That's why I have different conversations with, I allow the white supremacists or whoever else to call in the chat. I don't want you to block the white supremacists. Anybody who I talk about on my channel, I'm willing to have a face-to-face discussion with, because I don't hate these people that I'm talking about. I just genuinely want some clarity. But now we know why the women come out the house dressed like this. It's because, listen to me, guys, they're selling it. Are you hearing me? I only have a few more minutes left in my battery. I have to go actually try to get some weed, which is finally I'm gonna get back to my weed story. Now that we're done talking about black women. Oh, but black woman, don't think that I didn't hear that. She came up straight to my ear and she basically solicited me to buy that pussy right now. She basically was like, you know what, nigga, you can buy this pussy right now. I put her on blast. See, that's what a lot. That's what I be telling a lot of women. You women need to be disciplined. And one of the main ways of disciplining a woman is put her ass on blast. Don't let her fucking get away with her shenanigans. Don't let her act like her tears. None of her tears, none of that theatrics. Don't let her pull on your heartstrings. Don't let her tell her she loves you. Don't let her bat her eyes at you or shake her booty at you, shake her tail feather. Don't let her threaten you without getting the pussy. None of this other shaming tactics, shame, insults, guilt, to the need to be right. You hold that bitch accountable. And one of the ways you hold her accountable, you put her on blast. Man, why are you a man? Now think about it. When's the last time a black man came up to her and said that? She's used to, look, I'm that 1 in 10 nigga, 10,000 nigga. I'm that Django. You remember what Django said? I'm that 1 in 10,000 nigga. I'm that nigga. Out of 10,000, out of 9,999 niggas that wants to fuck, I also want to fuck. What? I'm gonna hold you accountable. I said out of 10,000 niggas, out of 9,999, I'm the one nigga that also wants to fuck you, but I'm gonna hold you accountable first and after. Okay? So don't come out with your titties out unless you want niggas to bark at you. You hear me? J-Lethal said it. Don't come out with your titties out, lady, unless you want niggas to. And I meant that. Oh, I mean that. It took a long time to get to this place where I'm just so truthful. But you know what? Damn it, it feels liberating. I'm a runaway slave, but it feels damn liberating when I could do this. Now, let me get back to the story about the weed because I got to go try to buy some weed before my fucking battery goes out. So I'm standing in front of the store, 14 niggas, right? Literally 14 niggas in front of the store. And hold on, let me see if y'all can even hear. Okay, so y'all can hear me. I'm about to get out of here, but I'm literally in front of the store, 14 niggas, and none of them have good weed. How is this possible? Why are 14 niggas in front of this store? See, this speaks to our lack of teamwork because, yes, while all of you guys are standing in front of the one store, and usually what ends up happening is you come to the store one random night and there's yellow tape around the goddamn store because either they got drunk or they got high or they were fighting over money, fighting over a customer, fighting over a bitch, fighting over some stupid argument over LeBron James and Kobe Bryant. You find some yellow tape at the same store that you used to pull up to because the 14 niggas that were there, they didn't shot each other or they didn't shot one of them. That happened at this store too. They just had yellow tape at this store about a month ago. Then when I come to find out, they said, yeah, somebody just walked up on a dude and shot him in the head. A black man walked up on another black man at this corner store that I'm sitting at right now a month ago, shot him in his fucking head. They had the little white Jesus candles. Now think about this. Black man shot a black man in the head and they put the white Jesus candles down at the memorial. How twisted are we? Can y'all hear me? Is this thing on me? I said a black man recently shot another black man in the head at this very spot that I'm standing in. And then they put white Jesus candles down for his memorial. Then we have 14 black men. Not one of them has been. What's up, brother? But when you pull up to the store, I'll be now. And here's the funny thing: when I need the weed, they're never there. When I don't want them to talk to me, and I have a pocket full of weed, they're all badgering me for wanting my weed. I can't like they're yelling at me from across the street. First of all, sir, this isn't even good for business. Hey man, I got that weed. You wanna smoke some weed? I'm like, God damn, nigga. I was never even that type of person. I told you, I used to sell weed for 2 years. I was living in Pearland, Texas. I was selling weed for 2 years. And I am not lying to you when I said I sold 1 gram for $20, two for 35, three for 50. And that's the most that I would do. I'm not selling you quarters, really. I'm not selling you halves. I'm not selling you ounces. I'm definitely not selling pounds. No, I'm stretching every goddamn gram. And at that time, I was selling grams for $20. I buy a whole fucking ounce, which is 28 grams, and sell every gram for $20 and make my fucking profit. And but there was one time I literally had 8 different kinds of weed on me. There was one time I had 8 different kinds. OG, cookie, this and that, and that, lemon OG, Larry OG, da da da, purple haze, da da da. I had all that shit at one time, and I was selling it at a fucking not a steep price, but I was selling it. This was some years ago. And see, this is another thing. Nowadays, and I don't know where y'all at. How much is a gram where y'all are at? I'm about to get out of here. How much is a gram where y'all at? A gram where I'm at is about 8. Uh, let me go get this wine. I mean, this ice for my wine real quick because I don't even think I'm gonna be able to get no. A gram where I'm at is $10 right now. A gram where I'm at is $10. So you think I'm about to risk my life for some $10 weed? I'm good, bro. I'm gonna hit you up. Okay, so what I'm saying is this: you see, there's a car right behind me as I'm walking. The nigga's like, "Oh, you want to buy some weed?" You see what I'm saying? Come on, bro. I can't even walk in the store without them asking me. And my thing is this: I do, but not some. If somebody asked me one time, why do I buy like hold on. Somebody asked me one time, why do I buy a few grams of weed at a time? Does anybody know why I would buy a few grams of weed at a time? Because why the fuck am I gonna spend all this money? Why would I buy $100 worth of weed just for it to be whacked? I don't buy single grams, but I buy 3 grams, 4 grams. Shit. Yeah, let me get an 8, nigga. Let me get an 8. Yeah, I'm quick to tell a nigga, let me get 3. The weed man be mad at me. I know the weed man be mad at me. I done pissed a few weed men off. Yeah, let me get 2. I know a lot of y'all don't smoke. Shout out to y'all if y'all don't smoke. I'm just talking to the people who do smoke. I need to stop smoking obviously because I can't find no good ass weed no more. So seem like there's no fucking point. Shit be pissing me off. My back hurt. Nigga shit. Y'all hear me? My fucking back hurts. And I can't find no actual medicinal weed. You know what I mean? Y'all even, man, look, I don't think y'all understand what I'm saying. It's a problem in the black community. Why is it a problem in the black community? Because who is locked up for weed? What race of people are locked up for weed most in the United States of America? Can somebody tell me? I'm pretty sure we all know the answer. I just want this. This is just ice. And I be thinking these niggas are selling like CBD. Are these niggas selling CBD or what? Hold on. I need a new card. Hold on. Thank you. I'm gonna go get a strawberry. I don't need a bag. The fuck? God damn it. What up, Maximus? All right, so I'm about to get out of here because my battery's running out. But look, I got to make this last. Y'all hear me? Maximus, listen. Before I go, I got to make this last 3 points. Hold up. How you doing? You see what I'm saying? So look, I'm outside the store, right? It's niggas all around me, bro. It's niggas everywhere. In every car, there's a nigga selling weed. But none of the weed is good, guys. None of the weed is good. Can somebody put that in the chat? None of the weed is good. Why is this a problem? Let's just say I'm not talking about weed, but let's talk about weed for a minute. So, who is the number one? Damn, Jay, you still paying 20 for the G's? Where you at? Jay said he paid 20 for G's where he's at. Solo Dolo said 10 to 20. So anyway, who is the number one people locked up for weed? Us, right? Black people. We all know it's us. We know black people are the number one. So think about not just black people. Let's make it very specific, because when we talk about black women, we are very specific. So let's be very specific. Are black women in jail in crazy numbers for weed possession and weed distribution? Tell me real quick, because I only got 15% left. Who is, and I told you I don't need to be sipping champagne, but here I am sipping more champagne. It's not even Monday night. So who was the number one people in jail for drug distribution? Just drug distribution alone. I mean, not drugs, but weed distribution. Black men are, right. So if black men are the number one people in jail for weed distribution, how silly, somebody put that in the chat, how silly would it be for us that not know how to be conducting ourselves selling weed, not having the best weed? How do we have the shittiest weed? Because if you find an Asian plug, it's gonna be fire. Talk to me in the chat. If you got an Asian plug, he's probably gas. Got a nigga from Guatemala, he probably got some all right. You got a white plug, he's got gas. You got a fucking Saudi Arabian plug, it's gas. They still got gas weed out there. That's the thing. I thought it was maybe, I start asking myself, maybe it's the motherfucking Large Hadron Collider. Maybe I'm in a universe, I fell into a universe that don't even got good weed anymore. But no, there's still good weed out there, but black men don't have it. And it's not just, I'm not going to just put it on black men, but again, if we're the number one people with weed charges, why we're not even doing business right? You mean to tell me we don't have good weed, but we're in jail for weed? We kill each other over weed, but we're in jail for weed. We don't know how to split up. You got 20 niggas in front of the store, and nobody stopped to think, hey, let's split up and just use the same shit and go here, 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 and here. Nobody ever stopped to think that. What do you think? Because I'm still sitting in front of the store, and it's 20 niggas right here. I'm pretty sure some of them hearing me. I don't give a fuck at this point. But I just had to pull up right here. I had to pull up right here because now I'm frustrated because I don't know who to call for some motherfucking weed that's gas, nigga. Don't spray this shit. I don't know if niggas spraying this shit. Are niggas spraying shit? Spraying weed weed perfume on this shit, spraying air freshener on this shit, new car smell. I swear to God, I got a bag of weed the other day. It smelled like new car smell. No, I need. What the fuck did you spray on this, sir? Did you rub one of those little air freshener trees on this weed? Like, cause then what happens is you get a bag of weed, it smells halfway decent. And here's the thing, a lot of them just have it in a bag already. They don't even have it to where you can just really smell it. Now me, I have no problem. And this is another thing. I have so much shit to say, but I have so few time. So I'm gonna hurry up and try to finish this. Here's another thing. I'm like, so what do you got? Because I'm the type of person, like I said, oh shit. I'm the type of person who used to sell weed for 2 years. Okay. And I had like 8 flavors at one time. So I know what weed is. I know somebody put that in the chat. Sour Diesel. Do y'all remember Sour Diesel? That was my original favorite weed, Sour Diesel. I remember one time I was selling weed. Shout out to HK3, HBMG. I was selling weed and I was bagging up the weed at my homeboy's house. I had some Sour Diesel and I was bagging up the weed at my homeboy's house. And the weed was so fucking strong that my homeboy's baby mama got mad at him. My homeboy's baby mama got mad that he allowed me to break down the weed in the house because it smelled so strong. And the kid was upstairs. And the weed, I wasn't even smoking it. He used to smoke in there and everything. I was just breaking this weed down and it smelled that bad. That Sour Diesel, that was the first that I ever fell in love with. Then after Sour Diesel, it was cookies. No, then it was OG. OG was always a popular one with me. Original OG Kush, and that's the thing. I haven't even smelled no original OG Kush in years. I don't even know what the fuck happened. Where's the OG Kush? Now they got OG this and that, and none of it's good. And here's another thing I want to show you guys. I wish I would have saved the bag. I have so much shit to say about this. Now y'all niggas are selling weed in shiny bags. Talk to me in the chat. You're selling shit weed in shiny bags. Where they do that at? How about you give me some good weed in a motherfucking Kleenex? Can y'all hear me? Damn, that shit already spilled like that? What's with this shiny bag shit? Can y'all hear me? I'm about to get on out of here because my battery's literally at 14% right now. But I got enough time to talk a few more shit. So what's with this shiny bag shit y'all niggas doing now? You selling shit weed in a shiny holographic. Somebody put that in the chat. You're selling shit weed, rubbish weed in a shiny holographic package. Shittiest weed known to mankind in a shiny ass package. So my question is, again, when are we going to get it together? If we can't even do crime right, somebody put that in the chat. I've been getting into it with a lot of trolls who've been telling me. So that's the number one thing they love to say. You're only 13% of the population, but you make up 60% of jail. And I've been bringing out that shoplifting statistic. You would be surprised at how many white people are not willing to accept the fact that 70% of shoplifters are white. I'm gonna say it again. You would be surprised at the amount of white people who refuse to even look at the data. I had some white guy tell me, because he was trying to shit on black people for stealing on this one video, and I said 70% of white shoplifters are white. He said, and then he said, "Where'd you get that information?" I said, "This is FBI data." He said, "Oh, just because some schmuck at the FBI made that data." That's what he said. He said some schmuck at the FBI made the data that said that 70%. So why would the FBI lie to say that white people steal more? Anyway, my point is this. Black people, we have a lot of things that we need to do better. And if we are the number one in crime and we're overwhelming in jail, particularly when it comes to weed, I can talk about the different arenas that we need to do better in, particularly if we talk about weed, because this is a lot of black men's only hustle. Here's another thing, nigga. I'm going to say this before because I was saving this for later. But listen here, black man. Some of y'all be looking so sad selling that weed, bro. Standing 8 in the morning, 8 p.m. at night, selling that weed, that shitty weed. Listen, nigga, how about you go get a job? Put a 7 in the chat if you would rather some of these trappers work at Baskin Robbins. I would rather you niggas, you would have more street cred. If you're looking for street cred, I don't know why the fuck you don't just go get a job. But if you're looking for street cred, you're going to get more street cred from me wearing a pink apron at Baskin Robbins than standing out here all day selling that shitty ass brown fucking wheat. That brown Afghanistan wheat. Brown like the Afghanistan desert. I'm not talking Afghan Kush. I'm talking the brown, when you think of brown desert Afghanistan, Pakistan, nigga. How the fuck you have the nerve to sell me this shit when I just got off of work and paid you my hard-earned money? My back, somebody put that in the chat. My neck, my back, all of that shit hurts. My neck and my back, all of that hurts. I just got off a 12-hour shift. My neck hurts. My back hurts, bitch. I need some weed for my neck and my back. You're gonna sell me this shit like I'm not gonna get home, like I'm not gonna pull up at home 5 minutes later and open it up and realize. And so this is the question. Here's the question for y'all. Are these niggas just selling shit weed? Like, do they not know that it's shit? That's even worse. Wouldn't that be worse? I think that's worse because they really do think it's gas. You really swear it's gas? Because this whole time I thought these niggas is just playing with me. Like, I thought these niggas just don't care about their motherfucking reputation. You know what I mean? Like, you can't care about your reputation saying something is a good product and it's not a good product. See, the problem is, another problem with black people is we lack foresight and we lack longevity and we lack a sense of our reputation in a true sense. Yeah, we want to have an ego and we want to wear Gucci. We want to have a big ass belt buckle, but we don't want to do the things that it takes to garner true respect from our peers and our contemporaries, meaning having integrity for a long period of time, conducting yourself a certain way for a long period of time, not changing, having integrity, focusing on your legacy. There's no way you can sell a shitty product and have a good reputation, black man. It doesn't matter what your product is. Your product is your signature. That's why I'm very cognizant of what about what I put on my channel. I believe that everything that I put on my channel is important. There's times when I want to come and talk to you, but I have nothing to say, so I'm not just gonna put some bullshit on my channel. So we need to tackle that like with the rest of our lives. If you're selling weed, nigga, and see, this is the problem. The black people, we're too busy worried about, black men in particular, we're too busy worried about making a sale right now. You see what I mean? You want to make a sale right now instead of a 10 sales, 100 sales, 1,000 sales down the line. You want to make this sale right now. That's why we have a song called Ran Off on the Plug Twice. Put a 7 in the chat if you know that song. Ran off on the plug twice. He steady calling, I didn't call him back. So you ran off on a plug not once but twice. He forgave you the first time, when in actuality, if you run off on the plug, you deserve to die, nigga. You deserve to die if you run off on the plug. But you run off on the plug, he forgave you. You ran off on him twice, and now he's calling, you won't call him back. Why? Because we lack the foresight to know that he might kill me later. I'm gonna have to look over my back later. I'm not gonna be able to make no money with this man later. You see what I'm saying? He steady calling, I ain't calling back. So, black men, why don't you worry about having a good relationship with your plug instead of trying to rob the plug? You see, but again, we have too much ego, and I'm gonna go as far as to say black men are goddamn pussies in 2023. I'm gonna say that. I don't know if I ever said that shit. I finally just came to that conclusion. We're pussies. The collective of us. And we're showing off in front of these women. We don't have nothing to offer these women, to be honest. And I'm not no simp ass nigga, but when I say we have nothing to offer, I be looking at these niggas spitting game. You're not even putting her on. You're not even enlightening the bitch. You know, all of these pimps swear they got the ism and the shizzum. I got the ism. You niggas ain't putting a bitch on. You're just enamoring her with your multi-syllable words, nigga. You know how many niggas I see in the conscious community and the pimp community who can razzle dazzle with some motherfucking syllables? That's why I say J-Lethal's different. I'll break it down to third grade level for you motherfuckers. Yeah, I can pontificate with the rest of them, but I'll bring it right back down to third grade. Where's my comments at? I don't see no motherfucking comments. Maybe my shit froze. So black men, how the fuck are we selling weed and we don't have no goddamn authority selling it? We don't have no stations. There's nowhere to go. And now I'm looking at these black men while I'm saying this. Every time somebody pulls up, the black man is he's putting his hand to his mouth, like, oh yeah, you want to smoke? You want to smoke? Asking everybody who's coming to the store if they want to smoke, but it's not good product. So you're making people waste their money on some shitty product. And the question is, do you know it's shitty and you're purposely just buying shitty stuff and you don't care about the quality of your product and you just want the cheapest product that you can get off your hands the quickest? Or do you actually think this is good weed and you've never even been introduced to anything halfway good? I don't even know which one it is, guys. Because I'm almost about to break the Da Vinci Code on this, but I need to figure this one out. Is it that our black men just have no standards and will sell any fucking thing just to get a buck? Or is it that we really do believe we have the best product and we really stand behind it and we're just so fucking we're just delusional? Because it's got to be one or the other. Both of the realities are fucked up. Both of the realities are fucked up. I gotta try to find some weed right now. This is getting dangerous. I haven't had good weed in a few weeks. And I need to say this. Everybody has a downtime. Everybody has like a little down period. You know what I'm saying? Like you might get a batch of weed from the plug, from your plug that's not that good or something like that. I get it. I'm not gonna throw somebody away because they had shitty weed one time. But if every time I give you a chance, I went to another nigga recently. I haven't been to this nigga in about 3-4 months. I randomly hit this nigga up because I was in the area and I didn't have no weed. This nigga gave me the same goddamn exact batch of weed that he gave me 4 months ago. How are you still sitting on the same exact batch, nigga? 4 months later, it's the same exact. It's not even like the same quality. I'm saying this is the same weed from the same jar, nigga. 4 months later. I'm so upset with black men because this speaks to why we ain't shit out here. Why we don't get no motherfucking respect, why we're constantly killing each other, pimping and all this other goofy ass shit. We can't ever have no motherfucking revolutionaries. Niggas dragging their feet. Niggas walk around with this colorful ass clothes on. You know what I wear? All black. Somebody put that in the chat. I wear all black every motherfucking day of my life. The only time I really wear different colors when I do my show. In real life, I just wear black every motherfucking day. You can say, you ain't hot with that jacket on or with that black on. No, I'm not hot. Man's not hot. I'm so disgusted with black men because when I look at my contemporaries, all the black men around me, they're dragging their feet. They don't know how to speak proper English. They don't know how to speak proper. But how the fuck do you not know how to speak proper English? That's your only language. And it's 20 niggas all ganged up together. And I asked this one nigga the other day, can I buy some weed? And he damn near fought his homeboy. Both of his homeboys are selling weed. It's him and his homeboys selling weed. I pull up, I say, y'all got gas? One of the niggas was about to fight the other nigga because the other nigga wanted to make a sale too. They both wanted to sell to me. So now I'm feeling awkward as fuck because I don't know who to buy the weed from. One nigga trying to flex on his other homeboy, like, nah, he's talking to me. He don't want your weed. He want my shit. This my block. Like, what? Y'all aren't even like cooperating. Again, y'all would rather bunch up 20 niggas in front of the store. You don't think the cops know that? And then they all scatter like roaches when the cops come. They all scatter like roaches when the cops come. Yeah. So I hate when niggas, yeah, like the you know what I'm talking about, like with the sandals on. You know when you got like the flip flops on and you like just dragging your motherfucking feet for miles and miles, like you don't hear that sound? Kick your goddamn feet up. Stop scraping your feet on the floor, nigga. Too many batteries I got left. I got 10% left, y'all. I'm gonna leave at 5% because I gotta save my battery. Seventh house. Seventh house. I'm talking shit about black men right now. I know I talk a lot of shit about black men, but I talk shit about black men. I have a problem with how come all these black men are selling weed, but not one of them has good weed. Not one of them can text you back in a timely manner. This other nigga, I've been playing phone tag with him for 2 days now, trying to get some weed. He's like, yeah, I'll meet up with you, nigga. I don't have all day, and that's another problem. I don't give a fuck if you're selling weed, heroin. If you're a fucking prostitute, do business right. Do business right. This is another reason why these fucking nations laugh at us because we can't keep blaming slavery for why we don't do business right today. God damn it. I'm not even talking about resources. I'm talking about the little shit you have. Do business right with that. At least try. At least fucking be open. Like I have a Patreon to my people on Patreon. I've told them, hey, I'm not going to be posting on there like other YouTubers post all their a bunch of exclusive shit. Yeah, I got a bunch of exclusive shit on my Patreon, but my Patreon is for my legacy, for the fund for later. If you believe and you want to fund my project, and you don't, and you know I don't monetize my channel. But if my Patreon was an actual product, I told y'all when I come out with the actual product, I'm getting quality cotton T-shirts. I'm getting good quality pictures, good print. I'm not just going to any place to just print some shit on my. I want my shirt to look like you got it from out of fucking Forever 21. The fuck? So tired of, and again, it speaks to our condition. How the fuck are black men the number one people in jail for weed, but I can't find one nigga with good weed? So you mean to tell me you're going to jail for shitty weed, fuck nigga? And that's the thing. There's 20 niggas in front of the store right now. I think about this, guys. I need some weed. There's 20 niggas in front of the store right now, and I still am scared to ask any of these niggas for some weed because they're all gonna act like they have the best pack. How how do 20 niggas stand in front of one store and all of them believe that their weed is best? When in actuality, all of their weed is the same exact weed in 20 different bags. You got 20 different niggas with 20 different bags of the same exact weed. trying to sell it and yell the loudest at whoever pulls up. And I've been seeing that people pull up and buy it and blah, blah, blah. They don't know any different. And that's another thing. Black people, we don't know any different. We don't require any different. We don't require better. If we required, there's an old saying, if you knew better, you do better. Maybe if we held each other to a higher standard, we'd have to start meeting each other at that higher standard. Maybe if you didn't just accept any fucking bullshit, then so much bullshit wouldn't be going on. Like I said, I saw that woman, Seventh House. Go when I end this stream, go watch the stream back from like the first 20 minutes. You're gonna see this woman came out the house with her titties out. Young 23-year-old black woman came out the house with her titties out. And I asked her, why are you wearing that shirt with your titties out if you're just going to cover your titties with your hand? This woman's walking out with her titties out and she's covering her nipples with her hand because her shirt is showing her nipples and she knows it. And maybe if we required, maybe if we brought a little bit of shame back, a little bit of accountability back, a little bit of exposing back, like, hey, why are you wearing that? Or if you ask one of these niggas, say, man, where's the gas, bro? I need gas, my nigga. And I be trying to give these niggas little hints like, I need gas, bro. And it's the last thing I got to say before I go. It's like, because this is what happens. I'll pull up to the store. A nigga will come up to me, yelling at me, do I want to buy some weed? Whether I want to buy weed or not, he's going to ask me, right? So let's just say I want to buy some weed. I'm going to ask him, yeah, sure, I want to buy some weed. What kind of weed do you got? What do you got? Somebody put that in the chat. What you got? It's clear we're talking about weed. Now, what you got? So don't tell me you got weed, because we know we're talking about weed. When I say what you got in reference to weed, that means what kind of weed, nigga. Sour diesel, OG Kush, cookies, whatever little stupid ass runts. That's another one I do not like, runts. These little stupid fucking names. Bring me OG Kush back. I'd rather you just bring OG Kush, Sour Diesel. Just bring those two back and stop all these fucking silly games with these stupid fucking holographic packages, nigga. I don't buy a bag of weed to look at a shiny package. You think I give a fuck about the package? When you're buying weed, the last thing you care about is the motherfucking package. And that's the trick that y'all niggas did. Y'all put the shitty weed in a good package because that attracts simple niggas. Simple niggas are attracted to shiny things. Oh my God. Simple niggas get distracted by shiny things. I don't let that distract me. So that's the last thing I'm going to say is this. Yep, there's another woman walking out with her ass cheeks hanging out, walking past 15 niggas at the store. Why are y'all women at the house ass cheeks out, 9 o'clock in front of 15 niggas at the corner store? Oh, let me guess. You just had to stop at the corner store. You forgot something for your groceries, so you had to walk with your ass cheeks hanging out at 9 o'clock at night in front of 15 hungry niggas. I look at ass too. I told you guys about my porn addiction, so I'm not trying to shit on nobody. But when you have to, when it's so outlandish that it's becoming a pattern among our people, we have to talk about it. No, brother Sly, fuck the packaging. These niggas got the best pack. I wish I should have saved you the package. This nigga had this holographic package with Popeye the Sailor Man holding a bag of weed. You know how Popeye the Sailor Man used to hold a bag of spinach? This nigga sold me some shit with a holographic package, shiny, with Popeye the Sailor Man holding a bag of weed. And I opened the bag, it's fucking Huckleberry, nigga. 8%. I'm about to have to get out of here. So the last thing I'm also saying is this. So the niggas ask me, what kind of weed? I'll be like, yeah. I'll be like, oh, okay. Yeah, I want to buy some weed. I'll be like, what you got? Guess what these niggas tell me? I got that gas. Every single time without fail. Now, mind you, again, They might say different stuff depending on where you're at. Like Infinite Charm, she's out there in New York. I don't know how the New York niggas act. I can only imagine how the New York niggas act out there with the pack. I got that pack, son. Hey, done. And you're. I know I need to work on my New York accent. All right, I haven't been out there. How is it? Is it? I don't know. Whatever. And then you got LA niggas. I mean, at least the LA weed is good. All I'm saying is this. I'm like, they're like, yeah, it's gas. Okay, bro. I asked you what kind of weed this is. Not it. If it, how about this? If it was trash, would you tell me, nigga? And that's the thing. After the 10th time, after the 10th nigga tells me it's gas, I say, no, what kind is it? That's when niggas start making up packages. This is a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Yeah. Oh, these are everlasting gobstoppers. Like, nigga. Niggas start naming some shit off of Willy Wonka. Don't make up the name, nigga. Just tell me you bought some bullshit for $100 and you're trying to make $200 from it. I would respect that. I got off of a 12-hour shit to try to buy some weed because my back genuinely hurts. The weed used to make my back stop hurting. What the fuck happened? You can't tell me my tolerance is that high to where I'm smoking this. Now I'm smoking this shit. I don't even. The taste is disgusting. It starts smelling. It smells good for the first 4 hours. The next day you get that shit, it's crumpled up. It's dry. It's dehydrated. It don't smell good no more. What kind of weed stops smelling good after the first fucking 4 hours? You smoke this shit, it doesn't even burn. It's nothing on your fingers. It just stinks. I gotta get out of here, guys. I'm frustrated. I was actually just venting this entire time. And I guess the last thing I'm gonna say just to get out of here, in conclusion, black man, we need to do much better because all of us standing in front of the store are going to jail. And if you're gonna go to jail for a crime, how about you do it right, bitch? Like if I'm not gonna imagine going to jail for attempted murder. Imagine literally serving life for attempted murder. But you really wanted to murder him. Go the whole way, friend. Just go the whole way. That's what I want to say to my black men. Again, I'm not saying that a lot of the things that are said about us are okay. Because we did, I was saying this the other day, black people deserve an equal amount of compassion as we do accountability. But we can't blame slavery for why we're selling shitty weed with 15 niggas in front of the store today. I'm gonna say that. There is no connection from slavery to the niggas today standing 15 in front of the store. Bro, on a side note, I know I said I'm done, but don't you realize that the cops can see you 15 deep? What do you think that the cops and a lot of these niggas get cool with the store owner? The store owner lets them stand out in front but the store owner's Chinese and he's shaking his head at them. The store owner's Saudi Arabian, he's shaking his head at them. The store owner's white, he's shaking his head at them. The cops pull up, they scatter like roaches. I'm gonna read some comments before I get out of here. I need to know if y'all have any advice for me. How about if a nigga live in Houston, Texas, I could literally get weed from any of these niggas. I kind of want to buy a bag of weed right now from one of these niggas just to prove the point. I kind of want to buy a bag of weed from one of these niggas while I'm on live. I'm not gonna do that because my battery's low. I want to buy a bag of weed from one of these niggas on live just to break it in front of the camera and to show you how shitty it is. Matter of fact, do I have that other weed on me? I think I have some other weed. Where's that other weed pack I had on me? I almost threw this shit away, but I knew it was my last bit of weed, and I need to smoke. Maybe I just need to stop smoking because this may be my sign to stop smoking. 'Cause this shitty ass shit. Look at this shitty weed. Shitty ass weed. You're not gonna be able to tell, but this shit is shitty. It's shitty, and it's dark as hell. It's shitty. It's dry as a motherfucker. It smells like nothing. It smells like nothing. It smells like it's dry. This is dead plant. This is dead plant matter. What type of fucking whack ass shit is this, man? I'm gonna read y'all comments. I'm about to get out of here. Shit pisses me the fuck off. Because again, it speaks to the hamster wheel conversation. These are the type of niggas that have hamster wheel conversation. This is why our culture and our people get nowhere. Too many niggas flexing for the gram, as they call it. They say flexing for the Instagram instead of actually trying to do something for real. And I'm not it's not like I'm out here building a YMCA or some shit, but god damn. I'm at 6%. I'm about to have to go. I'm literally reading this. Grab a portable battery. I should go charge my phone somewhere. I didn't want to come here and do a whole stream, y'all. I just wanted to get this off my chest. Yeah, everything is gas to the simpletons. Exactly. Every time I ask these niggas, I guarantee you, if I go up to one of these niggas right now, what you got, bro? What kind of weed you got? He's gonna tell me gas. Bro, do you hear yourself? I asked you what type of weed. What up, bro? What type of weed you have, nigga? Not gas. That's not a type of weed. That's your fucking opinion. When you say gas, that's not a type of weed. That is your motherfucking opinion. Infinite Charm says in New York, they don't say it's gas. We got that gas. We got that gas. They say I got that sour. That sour. Okay, Infinite, but is it really old school sour diesel? Is it sour diesel? Oh, here's another one. They say, what's that za? That's another New York one. That za. I got quick. I got tired of that quick. I got tired of that real quick. That za. No, nigga, it's not za. Fuck out of my za. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to read these comments when I get out of here. I didn't want the stream to be long. Go watch the first 20 minutes when this drops, and go look at the girl with her titties out. the girl had her titties out. She said, "You gotta pay me to see these titties." Solo, we're gonna talk about that later. She said, "You gotta pay me to see these titties." So we gotta figure that out. So the next time I see you guys, holla at your boy. I'm gonna see you guys on Monday. I gotta go try to buy some weed. I only got 5% on my phone. So please be safe and watch this stream later. Put a comment on what you would like me to talk about on the next stream. If you've seen any recent news, put that in the stream. And I'm going to talk to you. Next time I see you, holla at your boy. Thank you. Please, vibrate higher.